Welcome back. A huge development taking shape down at the foot of DeBuys Road and Highway 90. 90 Express will have a restaurant, gas station, liquor store, and they're even going to have a residential component. Here with an update on the project, one of the developers, Rob Stinson. Rob, you were on the show a couple of months ago and you told me your goal was to open by cruising the coast, which would have been October. I walked the site the other day. It looks like you're about ready to cut the ribbon.
Yeah, I'd say we're ahead of schedule. That's a safe assumption. Mid-June to end of June.
Really?
Is realistic, yes.
Okay, well that's
yes.
good. How important is it to you to be on budget, on ahead of schedule, and get this thing open?
Well, every once in a while, things just fall, correctly, and we have an incredible team, talking about the building team and everybody who's involved, and it's worked out really well. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really great addition to the coast.
Now let's talk about the gas station part of it. It looks like it's kind of a mega pump setup. I mean, it looks like it's really going to be something. Highway 90 has kind of been a gas station desert, particularly since Katrina. What do we have, 5 or 6 gas stations from bridge to bridge in Harrison County?
I know.
So what about the location and what about the demand?
Well, the demand is unbelievable. And the other side of it is, you can see, it's a beautiful building. We wanted to make sure that it was a place where people will feel safe, that they'll be able to easily get in and out. Trucks will be able to, manipulate themselves through there. And we're going to have, non-ethanol, real gas, and diesel. So that's been something that has been non-existent. So we'll be the first non-ethanol gas on the beach.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the food part of it. Everyone knows you as a restaurateur. Or a raconteur, I don't know which, here on the coast. Tell us a little bit of what your plans are. Dine in, take out, quality food. What are you going to do?
Our menu is phenomenal, and obviously the big menu in a convenience store is breakfast, and the food, our corporate chef Corey has been going crazy. And I want to surprise people when it opens, but I'm going to tell you they'll be shocked how great the quality is. It's going to there'll be a little small seated area inside, a little small seated area out under that roof area in front. But it's mainly going to be food that's taken out. Obviously the people in Legacy will be able to get food and bring it up to the condos.
Well, all the neighborhoods.
And anybody driving through there. Yeah, we've had so much good feedback from the neighborhood. We're excited. But the food will be excellent.
Okay, so then you're going to also bring in, it's called 90 Express, so you have 90 proof. Very clever name for a liquor store. What do you think? How's that all going to work
Well,
out?
I think that it'll work really well because people that are not from this area, when they're driving down the beach, I can't tell you how many people have stopped in Salute or the Reef and said, where can we get liquor? And I think it'll be nice to have that option. And it's really a separate building all under that roof. So it's kind of unique. And then, of course, in the store itself, in 90 Express, we're going to have all kinds of frozen lemonade, really high quality, available coffee and drinks and all. So
now you talked at first about safety. I'm not going to mention any gas stations on Highway 90. People will know what I'm talking about. So how important is that, creating that kind of environment?
Well, all right, I have to throw this in. We've talked and I've met with several people from Biloxi's Police Department and their new Fuses system, and I have to say that. The Fuses system puts cameras live in dispatch to where this will be an area that is monitored 24/7. And I love running it the same way we do our restaurants, where we just make sure that we keep a good, tight business and a good, safe place.
Yeah, people will be happy to hear that. Now let's go north. You got this housing development. I walked it. Water, sewer's in, roads in, I think curbs are in. I even saw some mailboxes. So what can people expect in terms of, these are going to be townhomes?
Yeah, these are going to be individual, 18 of them, and it's a very reputable builder. I'm not going to mention it right now, but those will start in August. And people will really see it, and from their point of view, you got to realize, we took that retention pond and made it a virtual park, if you would. And it's a beautiful view where those townhomes will be looking at the beach, and what a great location.
But I say, how are you going to get 18 of them in there? What's going to be the square footage? Are they going to be like a single car garage and then 2 stories?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You can get 18 of them in there?
Yep. And that's exactly what's been, that's what's in the plan, and that's what's been approved.
Okay.
So we're really
Are
excited
you
about
at
that.
liberty to say kind of what the pricing is going to be on
Not
that?
at this point. I'm not going to do that at this point. It just means you and I need to get together in the near
Okay.
future.
Well, what about, are you at liberty to talk about, is this going to be kind of a short-term rental investment for people? Or do you think people are going to live there
I
full
think
time?
it's going to be both. I think it's safe to say it's going to be both. We're doing something else similar to that down the beach, but this is going to be both.
Okay, and you're working with the city of Biloxi. What's the status in terms of planning, the planning commission and the code office and everything else? in terms of this?
I absolutely love dealing with the city of Biloxi, and I think that they know that we're about quality. And I had it said in one of the board meetings, we're approving this because we know he's going to do it right. And I appreciate that.
You know, that frontage road that runs there, it's not really built for a lot of traffic, and you've got the light right there. You talked about trucks and ingress, egress. It seems to me like it might be kind of hard to make
Well,
some
I
left
think you'll-
turns in and out of there.
I think you'll see that people will manipulate themselves through there because we put adequate space in front. And the other side of that is it gets you off the direct beach. And a boater pulling, a nice fishing boat behind him will be able to get in and out. I think you'll be amazed how well it's going to work.
Yeah, you've got this expanse of land that is so valuable just going east of that too. I mean, are you aware of anything that might be going on with that property?
Not at this point in time. Not at this point
Okay,
in time.
but it looks nice, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it sure does. It sure
Okay.
does. We are thrilled to be exactly where we are. And I think the demand is going to be incredible.
Okay, it's 90 Express. It's going to be really something, and it's ahead of schedule. How often can we say that? Rob Stinson, it's always so good to see you, Rob.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on this. We'll have you back on when you get the thing open.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good.